What's going on, guys? What we have here is a 2004 Dodge Neon SXT with a blue spoiler, which will be painted black like the rest of the car, but like I said, it's the 2004 Dodge Neon SXT. I had traded the Jeep for this because I really didn't drive the Jeep, and somebody wanted the Jeep because they want to get back in four-wheeling. So this seemed like a good trade. So not too much to say about this car. But this is the 2.0 liter. Nothing too big or fancy. It is swapped because the owner, I guess, the last engine that was in here, the timing belt snapped, and with these, I guess, when the timing belt snaps, bad things can happen. So I guess the engine that was in here was toast. So he had excuse me, a new motor put in, and new radiator, and that's pretty much it. So it sounds good. It's got 124,000 on this engine. So, and the original engine that was in here had, I think, 164 or 236. But yeah, no, it sounds healthy. It drives great. It's got a new clutch, you name it. He put a lot of money into it, you can tell. So he has your typical cold air intake that runs into the fender. He had that installed. I just cleaned it up to make it look a little bit nicer. I gotta clean this all up anyway, but it's got HIDs with the Euro headlights. So these are the 35 watt HIDs, and they're pretty bright, to be honest. So I'm gonna end up getting brighter ones, but for now 35 watt seems to do the job. So I've never had HIDs, so it's the first time having them, and I like them. So, but yeah, I was looking over the engine. I've had this car for about, I'm gonna say 2 weeks now, and I like it. I'm not a big Dodge fan or Chrysler fan. I try to mostly stick with Honda, but seems to do the job. So he's had a aftermarket exhaust put on from the cat back. So, and it's, from what I was told, it's a 4-inch, can't really see it, but it's a 4-inch DNA exhaust, and it makes a popping sound, which is really nice. It makes him smile. So with these Dodge Neons, you put the right exhaust on it, you'll get that rumble, so no. I've noticed there's some mismatching colors, so I don't know what kind of color scheme the owner was going with it, but I think I'm gonna go with a red and black theme. But I kind of like that the car is black, so I might just keep it all black. For example, this part, I'll just probably do it all black, but here in the future, I will be doing a SRT4 front bumper swap, and then an SRT4 rear bumper with the SRT4 spoiler. Yes, I know it's not an SRT4, but might as well. What the heck? Let's see what else. Came with brand new winter tires, all four, and then outside I have another full set of summer tires with rims. Always like that. Always. That's always nice. Kind of ironic that I traded one Chrysler Dodge for another, but like I said, the Jeep wasn't getting me really anywhere, so, but this one's not too bad. And of course it's a 4-door. Every Neon is. So it's got keyless remote entry, and then I'll show you here. I'm not going to start it up because it's loud, but right there is, it's got 167,175 on the cluster. That's not how much is on the motor. Like I said, it's got 124. So aftermarket head unit. It's pretty clean. I'm pretty surprised. So, and it's a stick. I had to get rid of the one that was on here, and I had to put good old Faithful on here. So the other one sat really low down, and I did not like it. So I put Old Faithful on here, so I feel more comfortable with this. The other one, I'll show you. It lights up, your standard Walmart thing, but yeah. It also came with, show you here, let me grab a flashlight. I planned on doing this during the day, but it's been raining, so it has all new speakers in the back, and they're Bose speakers. And this car sounds really good with the aftermarket speakers. But like I said, it also came with, boom, a 2,000 watt Planet Audio amp. No sub, so, but it did come with the amp. It's already wired. So, and he says it bumps. So, these, they're pretty good. I did some research about them, and they're pretty good. So, once I get a sub, then I can dial it in and go from there. But yeah, it's all ready for a sub. Like I said, interiors, I'm gonna say a 7 out of 10. due to the stains on the seats, but those can come out with shampooing the seats and whatnot. Carpets aren't bad at all, so I have yet to vacuum it out, but my daughter absolutely loves this car. I think, dude, because it's a 4-door, so, and it has a really, really hard drone when you're on the highway. But show you here what kind of speakers it has in it. The front has the Bose speakers. And the rear has the, I don't know if you can see that, the power base. They're 100 watt RMS and 300 watts peak. These are big speakers. So, and these are brand new. But I have yet to do research about these, so I'll have to do that. But no, they bump pretty hard. So I did already fix the trunk because the trunk has a dedicated button to where, if it'll focus here. Anyway, you have your unlock, your lock, and then you push this, there we go, to unlock the trunk, and then your panic. But I had taken apart the lock assembly for the trunk a few hours ago because I'd push that button and it wouldn't unlock, and I haven't tried the key and it was a bit hard to get unlocked, so undid all that. Now when I push the trunk button on the remote, it actually unlocks, and now it unlocks smoothly now. So that's one thing I finally fixed. But yeah, it's got the aftermarket Euro taillights. I think these are the Black Widows. Correct me if I'm wrong, but these have got to go. I do not like these, so I have another set picked out that's completely different, so I can get rid of these. But yeah, not too bad of a car. But like I said, I got to redo the spoiler, black and whatnot, and you got some fading pretty bad and clear coat peeling on the top of the roof. I'll have to repaint that, sand that all down, and then repaint it because it's pretty rough, so that's gonna take some time. But it's got power mirrors, power locks, power windows, aftermarket tweeters over there, and the doors, the little pillars. But this is just a quick overview of the car. This is what I'm going to be sticking with for a while, so got a dent in the trunk, which I can pull out, so I'm not worried about that. But the dude I traded the Jeep watches my videos, and if you're probably watching, thank you. A lot of things to do to this car, so it's gonna take some time, but I'll eventually get it. And it looks really dirty right now, but as you can see, once it's washed and dried and then buffed and waxed, this thing will shine. I did a little spot right here and it's pretty shiny, so as you can see right there. So I already know what this car is gonna look like when it's all clean. But yeah. Has a new bottom end. So, and this transmission doesn't look like the same transmission that was in this car. So I'm thinking, I don't know if he'd swapped it out, but I'm wondering if this is the transmission that came with this engine, not the original transmission. So, but I'll look up those part numbers and see. But overall, it's a good car so far. But yeah, I just got to get this all cleaned up, and you can tell that this motor is out of another car. Why? Because it's got these numbers. So I don't know if this where he got it from, but yeah, just little things to do here and there. Other than that, yeah, this is the new daily, so way better than the Jeep. So, but it's gonna take some cleaning up, so I just thought I'd start with that. So yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Lots more content to come on this car. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Share. And until next time, Lou Dude out.